Dozens of candidates are vying to be the next mayor, each trying to stand out in the crowded field. Among them, Democrat Ray McGuire, longtime finance executive who left his position as a vice chair of Citigroup to run for mayor, and he's joining us right now. Good evening to you, Ray.
Good evening, Lori. How are you today?
This evening. Nice to see you. I'm doing great. I know you were in Harlem this morning. You've been in the other boroughs listening to folks. And right now, though, you are the underdog, but you have some powerful endorsements behind you. I know that Congressman Meeks has, but everyone is also talking about this endorsement of Diddy and Jay-Z. How did that happen? And can their star power close that gap?
You know, this is about, and I don't pay a lot of attention to the polls. I pay attention to the people on the ground, the people who are in the communities, which is where I have been. So I welcome endorsements from all those leaders, especially those people who came up like me, like Diddy and Nas and Jay-Z, who understand the opportunity that this city has given them. And the thing that we want is opportunity to give to all New Yorkers, especially those people who have been underserved by what's taken place in the past. Those who had the chance in the past, they should move on.
I know you also have talked about the NYPD, that you do not believe in defunding them. You'd rather see accountability. Tonight, you know, the NYPD bracing for what might happen with the Derek Chauvin verdict, as not to repeat what we saw last summer. Does there need, though, to be a shift in how police, particularly when it comes to minorities?
The answer is yes. I think the evidence is overwhelming. We need to have respect, accountability, and proportionality. And I want accountability, which is my plan to appoint a deputy mayor for public safety, hold chain of command accountable, and importantly, to have an emergency social services office, given the 4 to 5 of the 10 calls that go into the NYPD have to do with mental health care. And we need to invest in the communities. We need to return safety to our streets, which is clear. We need to build the economy, safety to our streets, make certain that we invest in education, and make certain that we make the city affordable.
I know
those are the things on which we need to focus, but the economy first, and we need to change what we've done, Lori. Well, because right now, we need to change.
You've talked about how Governor Cuomo's budget plan with the tax hikes by $4 billion to the wealthiest New Yorkers is going to cause an exodus. But, Ray, we already have an exodus between the crime, the homelessness, and job loss, quality of life issues. I know that these are all issues that you want to take on. We need to bring New Yorkers back and get them jobs. How's it going to happen?
We need a mayor in whom the people of New York, those who have left and those who are contemplating leaving, a mayor in whom they can trust and in whom they can believe, who's got a proven track record of having delivered, executed, managed through crisis. New York City can't be your first leadership job. It simply cannot be. You need to have somebody who can bring the city together and who can give opportunities, who has a plan and a vision, which I do. It is the economy. It is making certain our city is safe, making certain it's affordable, and making certain we have highest quality education for our children. And that is that for which I stand. And that's why I get the support that I've gotten.
The 500,000 jobs, Ray, that you've talked about, how can you do that?
Well, first I got to focus on, it's called Go Big, Go Small, Go Forward. The largest, the greatest, most inclusive comeback in the history of New York City. Focusing on small businesses, I'll give 50,000 jobs to the small businesses where we take care of half of their wages for 1 year. We help negotiate the retention of New York City sales tax receipts. I'll have a deputy mayor for small businesses to cut the red tape. We'll make certain that we keep their credit scores where they were so they don't get impacted by that. And we'll invest in the small businesses. They're the lifeblood to this city. So we have to invest in the small businesses that keep the city going. 50% of New Yorkers work in small businesses, and so we need to invest in the small businesses and the entrepreneurs that create the small businesses. And that's how this city thrives and goes forward, and make certain that all of us have that opportunity.